The streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my mind on them stacks, cause that green give you cloud. If it's bread making, baby, I'ma always go that route. I put my work in the streets, rapping shot on these beats. A lazy man gon' stop, but a grinder always gon' eat. Everybody can't do what I do, that's why I'm crushing your crew. From Chi-Town, Memphis, Tennessee, and all through the Lou. I'm so fresh and so new, got a hot album too. I came out of nowhere and I'm taking all of these suckers' juice. I keep my clothes, keep that powder out my nose. I'm staying focused, man, with 1 million copies sold.
This Chicago.
What's my name? Say my name.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
I stayed on the scene, stayed on my green. I ain't never gonna let nobody talk me down. I'm rolling with my team. Y'all know what I mean. It's money hungry fiends. They think they can outsmart you by selling you a dream. But I stay grinding cause I'm bread making, homie. And they can't figure me out because they really don't know me. You got that paper, show me. My mama didn't let me told me. These suckers want slaves, but I'm shaking them like Kobe. It's real in the field. I'm the lion on the mill. I'm that hollow point tip, pointing at you ready to kill. These suckers better chill, but ask brother Will. The king is in the building, so you haters take a kneel. Say my name. What's my name?
This Chicago.
Say my name.
King Kong ain't got shit on me.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Come on in, come on in, come on in. Good morning. Well, guys, I can't make this up, and I'm not being mean about anything. We just want to see basketball. At this point, we just want to see good basketball played and have it the eventful night being played by the basketball players. At this point in the WNBA, going towards the middle of the season, it is what it is. And a thing is a thing. With us being able to have a full day yesterday from in the morning at 11 o'clock, starting off with the Chicago Sky to the Valkyries and the Fever game last night at 7, we was able to see and have a full day with the Lynx and the Sparks in the middle of basketball. A full summer day that was nice and sunny and hot. But not only that, Chet, we had to see some more shenanigans, some more on the court specials, some more complaining, some more disrespect and despicable actions, some more Caitlin Clark. Welcome to the Gingerbread Man Show. This is Steady Serv'n Sports ENT, an extension of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast with my main man, K-Sap. What's going on, K-Sap? Shout out to the Full Court Trio. Shout out to the Players Club. Shout out to get that off my chest. We had a great show last night. Listen, y'all, I would love to tell y'all and also demonstrate you guys good social media. And a lot of people question and wonder why the show is definitely, once again, a dimming spot on altercations, actions, and events during an event. Respectfully so. I want to say good morning to my chat. MDT, see being first in the building. Secrets, I see you. DJ22, I see you in the building. Hit the like button when you guys come in. But let's keep the main thing the main thing. And we gonna always keep the main thing because this is what we are here for, to talk about basketball. But when it is about the 9450, I don't care about what anyone does pretty much around and across the social media. Good morning, she wins. I don't care, when Angel Reese was doing her Victoria's Secret show, I did not show the Victoria's Secret show on my channel. I let Keisha and Sister Tony handle that because that's something that women love, enjoy, and is a part of. And that is not my lane. Yes, I could have shown certain things of how she was interacting with the people there at Victoria's Secret, but I chose not to because that is not my lane. I am not here for to show you Juicy Couture. Only that she made a deal with Juicy Couture. Only that she made that Angel Reese made and have a situation with Juicy Couture, Victoria's Secret, and of course the Met Gala. But no, I did not walk you through the Met Gala and let you guys see me talk about how beautiful the dresses were, how good the guys were looking in the suits, because that's what I don't choose to do. I let my sisters handle those type of things because, of course, they are able to handle those type of special things that women do, because I'm not one. Okay? And I need personally, I know men are in to cover those spaces. I just choose not to do that and give that to my sisters who are more experienced, because they are women and beautiful women and elegant women and beautiful hearted sisters to take you guys through that type of section. I trust and believe and trust that they, will always cover the feminine things about Angel Reese or any of the girls that is having something go on with their outside life. Now, the movies and entertainment and her being with Beyonce and her around with Usher and, the rappers, that's my lane. Little Lotto and all of that, that's my lane. That's what I do. I'm an entertainer. So therefore, I can show you that type of genre because I know that lane. Never on this show, I will not get out of my body or out of the concept of what the women need to have and do, because I'm not one. Hey, Sister Mary, I'm not a woman. Silas, how you doing? MR, I see you in the building. My brother from another mother, Brian Lewis. I am not, or what the sisters call, a sassy man. So therefore, I don't have to cover something like that when I know that my sisters can handle that type of forum. But what I am here to cover is the games that happened and transpired yesterday and last night. Yesterday, we got to see Chicago Sky. I got to see Chicago Sky beat the Storm. Yes, Chicago got a win yesterday, but they were running for their lives once again at the fourth quarter and still look like Tyler Marsh have not fixed when someone is making a run to come and, of course, catch up and win a game. It looked clearly and scary at the moments towards the end, the 2-minute mark, that the Seattle Storm was on their way to victory. But the Chicago Sky came out with the win and, of course, was victorious. But in the brightness of it all, in the shining of it all yesterday, we all are getting blessed to see young people come to the league and start having their shine. Sydney Taylor yesterday, the beautiful young lady that's here on the Chicago Sky that we fell upon, and she came out of the sky, and she's just a phenomenal player to look at. Sydney Taylor finding her way in the WNBA as an athlete her rookie year. Go over and see the video. I am here. It's on this channel. Go check it out and what I had premiered for Sydney Taylor and about Sydney Taylor, because yesterday was a great game. Chicago won the game 95-90, and they had the Seattle Storm mostly the whole game. They won the first quarter, they won the third quarter and the fourth quarter in this game, outscoring each and every time 3 quarters out of 4, and came out with the victory. In this victory, Flau'jae Johnson had 25 points, and she felt to tell everyone. She said that when she comes to Chicago and plays against Chicago, she wanted them to understand and to know they passed her up. And she didn't like that type of thing happening to her. And she was going to show them each and every time in the performance that she was displeased, because she really wanted to come to Chicago, which I thought she was going to come to Chicago and be the pick. But no, Jeff Pagliosha picked Gabriella Jaquez in the 5th overall pick. And I also think that Gabriella Jaquez, that Gabs, is a good pick. Now, Flau'jae Johnson had an up and down season in her rookie year so far, but yesterday's game, she had 25 points. She was 11 for 17 from the field. She was 1 for 5 from the 3-point line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, and 12 rebounds. 6 rebounds, 4 assists, and 3 steals. So her coming to Chicago, she wanted to let them know that she was Big Four. Bars. Y'all, Dominique Malonga also came in Chicago and let Camilla see how she gonna play her the next time. She had 16 and 12, a double-double, 16 points and 12 rebounds. Jade Melbourne had 11, and our fam had 14 points, and Katie Lou Samuelson had 11 points. She was 4 for 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from the 3-point line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line. As Katie Lou Samuelson coming off of a injury, she is slowly coming back to her form to play this game. Since in Indiana, Katie Lou Samuelson also, appeared in Unrivaled. She didn't do last year because, of course, of injury and recovery. And she's coming back this year for the WNBA and the Seattle Storm. But Azurá Stevens was the leading scorer yesterday with 20 points, 8 for 16. Yesterday, Azurá also was 3 of 6 from the 3-point line, 1 for 2 from the free throw line, and 8 rebounds, 4 assists. Azare Stevens had a outstanding game that was waited on. We waited and waited. What a good job Azare Stevens did to bail us out and go through this game definitely with a classy performance. Natasha Cloud had 13 points. Chloe Bibby was new in the chat. And you know Chloe Bibby, she was on Indiana Fever and was waived. What a pickup that she was for us yesterday. She had 14 points, 5 for 11 from the field, 2 for 6 from the three-point line. Also, Courtney Vandersloot, of course, one of her 5th or 6th game, I believe, back. Courtney had 8 points, 2 for 5 from the field. But Sydney Taylor, let me tell y'all something. Sydney Taylor had 17 points. She was 7 for 15 from the field, 1 for 6 from the three-point line, 2 for 3 from the free throw line, 5 rebounds, 1 steal, and she played her heart out. And she's not scared, and she's unafraid of the moment. She's showing that she is a shining star on this team. But the other rookie, Gabriela Jaquez, which I call a Swiss Army knife, Gabriela Jaquez does just about everything on this team. You can see her doing just, being everywhere and playing lockdown defense and picking up one of the most difficult players that's on the team. Gabriela Jaquez had 10 points. She was 5 for 10, 50% from the field. She had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Because I'm here for basketball, and I'm oriented for basketball, and I want you guys to come to this show for basketball, we definitely going to talk about the bright spots of basketball. And Sydney Taylor is a bright spot, a special spot for basketball in the victory yesterday of the Chicago Storm, 90-95, with the Chicago putting the W in the chat. Now, we also got to see my little baby from That's Right Notre Dame going over to TCU and then coming to the W bars. Y'all already know. Listen, I'm going to just say this, man. And I say it with pride. Every time Olivia Miles hits the court, you guys, every time Olivia Magic Miles, or Old Magic, every time that little baby Magic gets on the court, it makes me a proud papa. It makes me a proud uncle. It makes me proud to see how she does on the court, because she's making players better without the main player even being on the court. You are very special to be a rookie and navigate veterans, because Angel Reese came to Chicago and couldn't get the veterans together because of their personalities. And they didn't want Angel Reese to actually be the leader of the pack. They did not help Angel Reese navigate to the leadership role that she quite frankly earned on the Chicago Sky. But she had to deal with veterans, hawking for points, hawking for minutes, and dishing off responsibility, dishing off the reason why Angel Reese had to deal with veterans that was passing the buck. She did not sit amongst veterans in her very first year that quite really took the chance to get to really know her and work with her. Marina Mabry was out. She did not want to be a part of a rebuild, and she made that quite frank for everyone to know that she was deuces by the WNBA All-Star game, and they sent her to Connecticut Suns. And what a place with the land for her, because every last one of the 6 stars that was on the Connecticut Suns left Marina Mabry with Connecticut. So, Olivia Miles yesterday, we got to see her score 18 points and 7 for 14 from the field. She was 1 for 3 from the three-point line, 3 for 4 from the free throw line, 4 rebounds, 5 assists, 3 steals. And guess what, guys? She had no turnovers. None. Yesterday was a perfect game that she had with no turnovers and no mess ups, foul ups, goof off, rookie fumbles. She is now becoming more and more and putting these type of games behind her of specialty. She's also navigating and leading the charge by having the general spot and making sure the distribution of the basketball hits the hands of the veterans that can help her win the game. Because, of course, just like the quarterback, the point guard is also in charge of the offense and how that goes. But listen, man, I'm going to tell y'all something. Kayla McBride is coming into her form. Of course, we know that Kayla McBride, she kind of was had a slow start because of the injury that she had in Turkey, that she played for the Turkish team. She also was ailing in the beginning of the season with her shot and things like that, her mechanics, to get herself together and in tune to make sure that she was able, you know what I mean, to have a good year. Knowing that Nafisha Collier was not going to be here, Kayla McBride had to hurry up and get herself healed to be able to compete in the W this summer. So she had 24 points. She was 8 for 16 from the field. She was 2 for 8 from the three-point line, 6 for 7 from the free throw line, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal. Kayla McBride buckets, that's what I call it, because of course y'all know in 2024, I gave her that name while we were talking, and I picked the Lynx in 2024 to win the WNBA title, but they did not. Once again, in 2025, they will be making a charge to go again against the Phoenix Mercury, and they failed also when Nafisa Collier ended up being hurt and going to the ground with an ankle injury. But Nafisa Collier is on her way back, and Natasha Howard is just going through level-headed. Had a great beginning of the year, and veterans, like they do, they have those mid-season things of trying to get themselves through the season. And Natasha Howard had a double-double quietly yesterday. She had 10 points. She was 5 for 8 from the field. She had 10 rebounds, 6 assists, 3 steals, and 1 block. Natasha Howard is very special on this team, and it seems like she turned the clock back, y'all. I'm just being honest with you. It looks like she's just, turning that clock back like it ain't nothing. I would say Courtney Williams, special, an all-star. She don't have to have those responsibilities. And guess what? Angel didn't have a Courtney Williams the way Courtney Williams is for Olivia Magic Miles. Courtney Williams was like, I'm so glad that she's here because I can give her the responsibility and go into my actual position of play that I like to play in, which is the 2. By her having Olivia Magic Miles, we all was wondering how Courtney Williams was going to be responding, because Courtney Williams got some handles and she's nice with the ball and she's able to orchestrate the offense. She's done it for the last couple of years right here on the Minnesota Lynx. So we thought that task that Courtney Williams would be in a point guard, she was going to not be trying to let that position go. But oh no, like a good veteran, Courtney Williams was there and to say, Olivia, this is your job. This is what coach wants you to do. And here, how you doing? Good morning, good night, and have at it. So Courtney Williams ended up yesterday with 19 points, and also she'll be an all-star because she was one of the all-star picks and one of the most consistent players. The the mid-range monster had 7 for 13, 1 for 4 from the 3-point line, 4 for 5 from the free throw line, two rebounds, 4 assists, 1 steal, and she actually can dish the ball. Just like any other point guard, and she still has those great handles. She had 3 turnovers, yes, but like I said, her responsibility is just also getting the ball, shooting the ball, and passing it to the ones who she feels is open. But with the skill that she got, the skill set that she has, it was like, second nature to be able to take up when Olivia goes to have a blow real quick, to take up some of those general responsibilities. So the Minnesota Lynx ended up beating the the Los Angeles Sparks 96-87. Now, you all know that the Lynx is one of my teams, and definitely out of the 4, this is one of my favorite teams because why? Nafisha Collier is on there, and we call her Light Bright. But now that Olivia Miles is on this team and Mick Buckets and Courtney Williams is there, it's a reason why this team is number 1 without Nafisha Collier even touching the floor. When she come back, oh my goodness. All I could imagine is her just trying to fit in, take it in stride, and get herself up to par in the second half of the season to peak in the playoffs. So they're going to be a reckoning. Listen, man, it's a reckoning coming. I told y'all last year, when they lost last year, this was going to be a reckoning. But everyone didn't expect for the Minnesota Lynx at all. No one expected them to be number 1 right now, mid-season, with a Nafisha Collier injured. So kudos to Cheryl Reeves for letting her rookie go. And kudos to Olivia Magic Miles because not only will she become a unanimous rookie of the year, but also I'm talking about as a mid-season, but also she's also in MVP talks with a championship contending team that was not having any expectations because of the receiving of a brand new general to this team as a rookie point guard. No one expected this. And yes, she did her job. Now for the latter, we must go. Hopefully this plays for us. We must go. Well, we have to go to the evening basketball game. And in the evening basketball game, we all saw what we need to solve. So to pick up this conversation today, I would have to say passion or poor sportsmanship. Passion or poor sportsmanship. Which one is it? Well, when you come to people that are sympathizers for Caitlin Clark, they say it's just her being passionate. Is it? Or is it outright disrespect to yell at a official in the middle of a game, screaming, throwing your fist at her, slamming and cussing at her, with spit coming out of your mouth in a vicious rant. Breaking down Caitlin Clark's emotions has been exhausting over the last 3 weeks, guys. Outbursts, rants, terrorizing the refs, terrorizing the assistant coaches, terrorizing her own coach, Stephanie White. Stephanie White knows not what to do, it seems sometimes, in trying to handle the business of coaching this young lady. So far, we have had the Caitlin Clark clan, the Clarkies as we call them now, go crazy. The fanboys, the fangirls, go nuts about the protection of Caitlin Clark, and they want Caitlin Clark to be on a court by herself, on a team that just sits to the sideline, and Caitlin Clark shoots the ball, pass it to them on the side, they pass it back to Caitlin Clark, and she shoots the ball from the logo. This is what they want. This is what they want. This is what they want. But Caitlin Clark's emotional outburst and what it is and what it means in the WNBA, is it going to be an outcry? Because they're crying in heaven right now, the way that Caitlin Clark is being pushed down our throats. They are crying in heaven for the way that Caitlin Clark is being given to us. Yeah, YouTube is messing with my abilities, and we're going to see if they're able to do. YouTube is doing this every time that I have a show. It seems like I just watched this in full in real time, guys. So it's not me, it's YouTube.
It's time we talk about some WNBA action. Caitlin Clark tonight was furious with the referee and started screaming in their face. You see her right here turning around, yelling at this woman in her face. Oh my goodness. I mean, just not hearing it out. The ref is trying to talk to her calmly. She's screaming, she's raging, she's upset. Obviously very, very frustrated with whatever the call was there. You see her right here. I'm trying to lip read right here, but I don't even know
what she's saying here, Bear.
She said, fuck! That's like 5 times. This is stupid.
I want to know what she's mad about. It's something that must have happened on the other side of the court.
She ended up having some comments after the game. She said, I get kneed right in the quad. That hurts. The ref can't miss that. And then I have to play with a contusion on my leg the rest of the game. That's ridiculous. Then we some other commentary here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar chimed in on the Caitlin Clark conversation happening recently.
So, buddy, Ryan signed over. The WNBA is 70% Black and LGBTQ. So the world don't want that. Your mob, the people that is hovering, because all of the girls that is in the WNBA have fans. Angel Reese has a big, massive population. Plus, she's leading her on social media everywhere across the world. So the world don't just want to see Caitlin Clark just shoot free throws and shoot logo shots. You do, and you're the sycophants that love her so much, that's fine, wants to see that. But the rest of the population, which you guys are the minority and not the majority of the love affair that you have for Caitlin.
I love that Trey's not here for this, by the way. Talking about the face of the WNBA, he said, and I quote, Clark is very good, possibly even a great player, but calling any one player the face of the league, absent the sort of on-court and cross-platform dominance of a Michael Jordan or a LeBron James, is an insult to an awful lot of great players. Very interesting take here from Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Do you guys agree with Kareem here on the take?
My new evil phone company will have the most.
Y'all already know. Excuse that. Here we go. Ocho weighs in.
Because at the end of the day, he didn't say that because at the end of the day, you're right. I agree wholeheartedly because at the end of the day, he didn't say that Caitlin Clark did anything wrong. What Kareem is saying is to utter somebody that is currently a good to really good player as the face of the league is a disservice to the great players, to the A'ja Wilsons. In the NBA, you would never call a third-team All-NBA player the face of the league. In the NFL, you would never call a Pro Bowler who isn't an All-Pro the face of the league.
And by that, this is what he means. This is what Acho means. So, Acho, you're part of the reason and responsible committee for this madness that we see with Caitlin Clark, Acho. Last year, we all remember what you said, Acho. You're not off the hook. But we're going to get back to Acho because I got to give you guys a base of it. So when Kareem Abdul-Jabbar spoke, Ryan, when he spoke, one of the greatest, and he's the second leading scorer in the NBA and one of the winningest basketball players and the GOAT of the NBA, Ryan, he said it's disrespectful for her to be called the face of the WNBA when you have this young lady, this hardworking young lady here. The WNBA reacts to Aces, A'ja Wilson, getting major ESPY award. The WNBA has reacted, and it appeared first on Clutch Points at Las Vegas Aces Center. A'ja Wilson might want to consider moving into a bigger house so she can have more space for all of the trophies she has been receiving. On Wednesday, Wilson was named Best WNBA Player at the ESPYs at Lincoln Center in New York. She won the award for the third time after also getting recognized in 2023 and in 2024. She joined Cynthia Cooper, Lauren Jackson, Diana Taurasi, Candace Parker, and Maya Moore as three-time awardees. Last season, Wilson led the Aces to a third championship and won an unprecedented fourth MVP. She was also named Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year. She led the league in scoring and in blocks for the second straight year and earned nods to all WNBA first team for the fifth time, all defensive first team for the fourth time, and all-star game for the seventh time. Best WNBA Player Award at the ESPYs is A'ja Wilson. rightfully so. So why are we talking about Caitlin Clark? Why are we talking about no, Jacob, don't come in with the shenanigans. This is a show. You know that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the second leading scorer in the NBA. Come on, man. Keep it real, bro. I'm gonna tell y'all this, nephew. Keep it real. You never thought that I said no shit like that. Anyway, Asia Wilson is the best player in the WNBA. She is not even the top 5 player in the NBA. She's not even the most exciting player in the WNBA as of right now, because Olivia Magic Miles is hella exciting. Hell, Marina Mabry shooting logo threes and making them. And do you know, for a fun fact, that these are the leaders in threes? Since a lot of the Caitlin Clark fans likes to brag about what she does and who she is and where she fits in the scheme of things. The number one person who is number one in leading in 3 points shooting, her name is Monique Akoa Makani. She's number one in 3 points percentage. Next is second, Aaliyah Boston. The next one is Antonia Delary with 45%. Monique Akoa Makani is at 52.5% from the 3-point line. Aaliyah Boston is 45.8% from the 3-point line. Antonia Delary is 45% from the 3-point line. Sophie Cunningham, her teammate, another one that's Indiana Fever. Not only Aaliyah Boston is second in the WNBA, Sophie Cunningham is fourth in the WNBA at 43.5%. Thank you, Brian Lewis. I appreciate you, brother. Leonie Febich, 43.3%. Giovanna Nokic, 42.1%. Michaela Alawade, 41.8%. Han Sue, 41.5%. Kelsey Mitchell, 40.9%. Jackwell Jones, number 10, 40.4%. Asia Wilson, 40%, number 11, tied with Marina Mabry at 40%. Tied with Megan Gustafson at 40%. Number 14, Janelle Saloon, 39.7%. Tied at number 14, Nneka Ogwumike, 39.7%. Carla Light is number 16, 39.5%. Courtney Williams tied with Carla Light at 39.5%. And number 18, 39.4%. Maya Cotwell. Nia Coffey is number 18. Do I have to go down and continue? Caitlin Clark is not even in those top names in percentage of shooting three-pointers. Caitlin Clark is not in the percentage of 18 players, 20 players that I've named. 20 that I've named. She's not even in the top 20%. And you say that she's great. She could shoot logo threes, Ryan. But she's not even good. She's not even good. But what we know, she has been weaponized and shoved down our throats because of what MSL says, the machine. What MSL goes off on his rants to try to really tell us that she's not even the leader in score in the WNBA. The facts of the matter, you have to take it in. In order to be a great player, you have to be in most of these facts. So she's not leading in 3-point percentage. She's not leading in 3-point percentages. That means she's not gooder. She's not better than the people that shoots better than her, right? Real easy. But the illusion, the illusion to try to put her with Michael Jordan, which Michael Jordan led the NBA many, many years and several years, over and over and over again, several years that he has led the NBA in scoring, several years that he has been involved in MVP talks over his multiple 15-year career. Multiple defensive player of the year. We know Caitlin ain't getting that. She is not a whole player, and you guys, you people, want to put her as a special player, but a special player can play both sides of the court and definitely be able to be a leader in what they do. Never in the time, never in any time, like Acho said, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said, in any league across the world, but they do this with women to manipulate, and then they give us a white woman to manipulate the actual bus card. They push them in front of all of the great players that was there because that's who they want, not what it is. You know, I could look at a thing and say, in these day and times, I'm going to be real careful here, guys. I'm going to be real careful. This is a gray shirt with white letters on it. But some people would say, why can't it be a black shirt with red letters on it? Matter of fact, bro, Claude, that's a black shirt with red letters, isn't it? And I clearly see that this is a gray shirt with white letters on it that says gingerbread man. Facts over feelings. You have to be factual because your emotions, your insanity, your delusional work of thinking that Caitlin Clark is the best player in the WNBA is very asinine. If we look at the graph that I'm breaking and putting it up, the number one team in the WNBA as of right now is the Minnesota Lynx. There you will have who leads their team in points? Olivia Miles with 19.4. She also leads her team in assists with 5.7. Natasha Howard leads her team in rebounds with 7.9 and 1.7 steals. But we always give the nod to the person who scores the most, because we say then the leading scorer is the one who carries the most load on the team. Asia Wilson, she scores 25.5. I hope you guys can see the graph. 25.5 points a game. 9.8 rebounds a game. Chelsea Gray leads in assists, but Asia Wilson leads in steals and blocks. My GOAT. And this is why MSL, she has the ESPY award. And this is my argument for any of you guys of what it is. And when we go to Indiana Fever, Kelsey Mitchell is the leading scorer. Aaliyah Boston is the leading rebounder. Caitlin Clark is the leader in assists, because, of course, I hope so. I hope so. She leads in assists of being the general of the team. But no, facts. Aaliyah Boston leads in steals and blocks. That's the impactor of this team. Kelsey Mitchell is the leading scorer on Caitlin Clark's team, who you guys, Ryan, say is the best player. But she's not even the best player on her team, let alone the world. It's delusional. But what I can say about Paige Beckers, she leads in points. Paige Beckers leads in assists on her team. Gabby Williams, another all-star, leads in points and leads in steals on her team. Ryan Howard leads in steals and in blocks. Jordan Canada leads in assists. Angel Reese leads in rebounds. And Alicia Gray leads in points. A well-rounded team that has a great chemistry. They just don't have one. They have multiple. I can't wait for Bree Jones to come back. Well, let's go to Sonia Citron. Sonia Citron leads. No, she don't lead in ticket sales either, Ryan. That'll be the Valkyries. Sorry. The Valkyries, then behind the Valkyries is the Tempo. Sorry. Then Minnesota. Sorry. Told you, you're delusional. Lies. Facts over feelings over here, Ryan. I'm going to bust your ass. I got so much smoke for you. You're going to be cooked when you leave here. You're going to be well glazed up when you leave here, because my channel is not like the rest of those channels. My channel is going to hit you in the chest, make you breathe a little bit, and walk on. Google is free. That's right. Live, laugh, love. Appreciate y'all. I see you, MI6 in the building, representing. Breonna Stewart, 20.4. But let me show y'all this madness that this cat comes in. You guys do not, unless, you know, he's not disrespectful. So let him say whatever he wants. If Caitlin Clark is his player, let him be able to say what he needs to say. You guys leave him alone, long as he's not disrespectful. Ryan, he says CC leads in ticket sales. Are we talking about the game, Ryan? So she's the best. So Ryan, when I flat out showed you that she leads nothing, only on her team she leads in assists. Why are we having this debate and discussion, Ryan? It's because you, Caitlin Clark, and angry fans, and John the Liquidator Glazer. No, I'm Jason Whitlock. You're part of the problem. Alcho, you was a part of the problem. Adrian Ross and all of these cats and people, Pope B. Frank, he came in my, hey, you guys, Pope B. Frank don't come in my DM no more. Pope B. Frank, by having all of this facts, his channel has, man, he didn't probably went to do something else. She's not better than any of these players. You guys come in with delusional, unfactual things that does not matter on anything that you're saying. What's up, Dennis? Hit the like button. Eagle, I see you. Neka Gumake leads her team in scoring and in rebounds. Carla Light, who has a top 3-point percentage for the Fire, she leads in points and assists, what Caitlin Clark should be doing for her team. This is what you want, but she's not leading it. Marina Mabry is leading her team in points. Nara Sabley is leading the team in rebounds and blocks. And Julie Alderman, which is the point guard, she's leading in assists and in steals. That's what you want from a solid point guard. AT leading in assists and steals on her team. Kalia Copper is the leading scorer on the team, and Natasha Mack is the leading rebounder and shot blocker. But oh yeah, I couldn't wait for even this is for the chat. This is for the chat and those naysayers and the haters of Camila Cardoso, the ones that hate watch this show. My Camila Cardoso is the leading scorer on her team. Camila Cardoso is also the leading rebounder on her team. Camila Cardoso is even the leading in blocks on her team. A snub for the All-Star game. But also, I got to do it again. For my baby bopper, I'm going to turn it down for the people in back that got their earphones in. Anisha Marrow is the leading scorer on her team and also the leading rebounder on her team. And then, of course, the 15th team, the last team, is the Seattle Storm. Natisha Heidemann, leading scorer, 16.2. Natisha Heidemann, 4.4 in assists, and also 1.2 in steals. She leads her team, the point guard of her team. She leads her team. Fun fact, Caitlin Clark does not lead the Fever at all. And then you irresponsibly throw she's number one in ticket sales. That's so irresponsible. And it's disgusting to talk about a situation when we're talking about basketball. We're talking about the real game of basketball. Like who you like, but you're not going to be able to put that hoax on me. I don't believe in no ghost. Nope. I don't believe in no ghost. Not at all. Ocho.
Tennis, Serena became the face because she is one of the winningest tennis players of all time. In golf, Tiger became the face because he is one of the winningest golfers of all time. Simone Biles in gymnastics, Michael Phelps in swimming. But for several reasons in the W, we utter that Caitlin Clark is the face, yet she is not one of the winningest, greatest yet in this short-lived career. The W, because it doesn't have the same legacy of some of these other sports, they're allowing her to jump the line. So I completely agree with what Kareem is saying.
His statement is 100% true, but I don't agree with it.
Wow.
Right? Because the WNBA isn't the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a male chauvinist ponytail head pig. So what's good for men is not specially as good for women. You can tell that this guy, I don't even see a ring on his finger, and this is probably why, but let him speak.
They're never going, if the NBA would never give it to a third team NBA player because the accolades of LeBron James or Steph Curry is going to come to the forefront, and it's obvious. Once Caitlin Clark became a member of the WNBA, things changed. And many will say, oh, there were other women as well. Well, why didn't it change before I came? All these other women have been playing. Why things didn't change when they were playing? Why didn't change the year before, 2 years before? It just so happened to change when I came into the league.
Mm-hmm.
And so I have no problem with her being the face. Does she have the accolades? No. She didn't go into the WNBA saying, I'm going to be the face of the league. Make me the face of the league. The people made her the face of the league. And the people make you the face of the league. That's what you are.
My new evil phone.
Now, what people made her the face of the league? What people made her the face of the league? We're going to get right into it, chat. We're going to get right into it. What people made Caitlin Clark the face of the league? Who said that she was the face of the league? Because Kathy Engelberg has never stated that Caitlin Clark is the face of the WNBA. She's always made a statement. She's one of the great players that's in the WNBA. And her push shows that Kathy Engelberg wants to push what is working. But she never said that Caitlin Clark is the face and the greatest player in the WNBA. Keep in context. Keep in context.
Actually disagree with Kareem.
Made her the face of the league. And the people make you the face of the league. That's what you are.
I can agree with that as well. I actually disagree with Kareem. I don't disagree with Kareem that it's an insult to the players that are already great, sure. But I think her being the face of the league is because she's just more popular than a sport was. Sorry. Her coming into the W was more popular than what the W was. Her viewership in college was greater than what the W was getting beforehand. And I think that to me is why in sports across the board, you guys would agree to become the face, someone has to be unbelievably dominant and good to earn that right to be the face of the league, right? I think of a guy like Tiger Woods. Was anyone really watching golf in the early 90s? No, the casual audience wasn't. But all of a sudden, now there's this black kid. There's never been a black kid that's been good at golf, or a black guy that's been amazing at golf, or anyone African-American that's ever been great in the sport ever. Now, all of a sudden, this dude's won junior amateurs, and he's won 3 U.S. amateurs, more than anybody else in history, and he goes and he wins the Masters. Tiger Woods was the face of golf before being the world's ranked #1 player. Because he was more polarizing than the sport itself was. His presence was the polarizing thing that was making the sport watchable. That was the same thing with Caitlin Clark coming into the W. Is it fair? No. I can completely agree it's not fair, and it is an insult to all the players that were there before, because I feel like they have earned it. Asia Wilson has earned the right, based off of her success in her sport, to be the face of that league. Absolutely.
That's all we need to hear, little baby brother. And because they're women, y'all gotta understand and listen, because they're women, they get to play by different rules. Does this sound familiar? Because they're women, they get to play the game that they want to play and go by. But listen, the bigger subject is what we all mentioned in the beginning of this whole thing. And what I mentioned in the beginning, the context of it all matters. The conduct of it all matters. If Alyssa Thomas can be suspended for an action that happened on the 94-50 in an egregious act, I want to know, is the officials, is Kathy Engelberg, is Adam Silver right now acting on what was done last night by Caitlin Clark, not being the #1 basketball star in the WNBA, not being the greatest player in the WNBA, not even being the best three-point shooter in the WNBA, not even in the top 20. And then you got Candace Parker with her debacle, her disgraceful, her disrespect. Don't none of the ghosts at this point right now even want to hear what Candace Parker got to say. They really looking at her as a special case. They really looking at Candace Parker like, girl, you on your, I know you trying to make your money in clicks, but damn. Cynthia Cooper looking at her like, girl, you better get the hell away from me with that bullshit that you're doing. Straight up. Cynthia Cooper is not taking nothing off of Caitlin Clark. Gave her the smirk. I mean, Candace Parker. Y'all didn't catch that. I'm gonna try to find that footage. Candace Parker is a kappa of all kappas when it comes to the GOAT conversation. And the haters.
It's tied for the lowest you guys have scored in a game all year. Offensively, where did you feel like you guys struggled to get going?
Man, I think we had a little bit of too many turnovers. They definitely slowed the pace down. And at the end of the day, we got to play what works for us. We got to keep our pace high. We got to play our defensive schemes, take care of business on the defensive end, get boards and run. That's what we're good at. We have great people who are awesome in the open court. And so I just think we lacked pace tonight, honestly.
Kaylin, can you take me through that second quarter play with Stokes that made you upset, and then you hopped into the back?
Like, that hurts. Like, the ref can't miss that. And then I have to play with a contusion in my leg the rest of the game. Like, it's ridiculous. Can't miss calls like that.
Did they give you an explanation right after when you?
She said I initiated the contact, which is fine. You can't knee me in the leg, knock me over.
Hey, Chat, have you ever seen it? Have you? I ain't never seen no shit like this before in my life. I ain't never seen. Chat, I can't make this shit up, Chat. I can't do it. I cannot make this shit up.
Caitlin Clark busting at the ref should have gotten a tech for that. Yeah. The way that she came at Gerda, the way that, in that moment, but it was Caitlin Clark fussing. It was Aaliyah Boston fussing. They were all frustrated with what the Valkyries can do, and that is another element to this Valkyries defense that isn't talked about enough. Just how much they get in people's heads as a collective group, because it's frustrating out there to play against them. As a former athlete yourself, you witnessed this. You see a leader on a team who reacts in this way. Yeah. What do you say about this behavior towards the ref? I mean, it's unacceptable. 1000% it's unacceptable. I'm sure if Caitlin Clark sees this video, she's going to be ashamed. There's no way you speak to someone in this manner and you don't get a tech. I don't know why that.
Where was she needed? Where was she needed? Chat, where?
It's unacceptable. I'm sure if Caitlin Clark sees this video, she's going to be ashamed. There's no way you speak to someone in
this is the play that she's talking about.
This manner. And you don't get a tech. I don't know.
Where was she need at? Where was she need at, Chat? She initiated contact because you see her arm. Look at Caitlin Clark's arm. Look at her arm. You see her arm. This is her arm. Actually, Kia was blocking her from hitting her in her face. Kia was blocking her from hitting her in her face. And look, see Caitlin Clark's arm? Look at Caitlin Clark's arm. Kia Stokes went straight up with both of her hands. Straight up. This is why it was no call, Caitlin. Caitlin, if you're watching this show, Caitlin, this is why. Caitlin, Kia straight up didn't touch you. She didn't touch you. She didn't knee you in your quad. She didn't do anything. No, you're delusional. You're delusional. Did you see a knee? She say she got kneed in the quad. Where? Where? Lulu person. You Lulu. Your ass is Lulu. Everybody see. Everybody see. Everybody see. Oh, everybody see. Everybody see. Everybody see. You look like Mark. Don't come in here with that BS. Mark, don't come in here with that racist stuff. Don't come in here with that. We are real basketball people and basketball heads in here. She's talking about this play because this is the play. This is the play that she was down court on. From that.
And you saw it happen. Caitlin Clark busting at the ref should have gotten a tech for that. Yeah. The way that she came at Gerda, the way that, in that moment. But it was Caitlin Clark fussing. It was Aaliyah Boston fussing. They were.
Do y'all see Caitlin Clark?
But it was. But
see Gabby? Do y'all see Gabby? Do y'all see that the Indiana Fever is running after Gabby? What the hell is Caitlin doing? What the hell is Caitlin doing? We stop ball. We stop ball. We stop ball. We stop ball. Why? Why is this important?
It was Aaliyah Boston fussing. They were all frustrated with what the Valkyries could do. And that is another element to this Valkyries defense that isn't talked about enough. Just how much they get in people's heads as a collective group, because it's frustrating out there to play against them.
Then as a former athlete yourself, you witnessed this. And you said you're on a team who reacts in this way.
Yeah.
What do you say about this behavior towards?
We all want her to be suspended. We have had enough. And that ref is a tolerable ref. She's across the board with it. She did no calls last night for any player. She was not quick to call the whistle, so she's pretty one of the calm ones.
I mean, it's unacceptable. 1,000% it's unacceptable. I'm sure if Caitlin Clark sees this video, she's going to be ashamed.
No, she's not. She's not ashamed. She's not ashamed of this. She's not ashamed. The ref told her, you initiated contact. You initiated contact. Kia went straight up in the air and you pushed Kia. Kia went straight up, hand straight up. You see Caitlin Clark's arm? She's pushing Kia. There's no knee. There's no knee, nothing. There's nothing. There's nothing, Chet. She said gave her a contusion. Yeah.
And you don't get attacked. I don't know why that was allowed to happen, but that's inappropriate. She was limping up the floor, and in this moment, she's not limping. She found the limp went away.
Not limping. She's not limping. She was limping when she came up. Do y'all remember when she got off the floor from that play? She got up limping.
And in this moment, she's not limping. She found the limp went away to be able to talk to the ref in that way. It was unacceptable, and it's not okay. The ref has to call a tech here.
But she didn't. The ref didn't call a tech. Kathy Engelberg has to get up out of here.
It's not Gerda. It's got to be someone else, because we've seen other players get text for less.
Other players get text for less. We from the hand clap. We saw Tasha Cloud from the hand clap. Natasha Cloud got caught a technical foul. And this girl, this is a racist situation, right? This is a racist type of situation. We got the white girl who threw an absolute oblivious tantrum. Obvious tantrum.
But it was Caitlin Clark fussing. It was Aaliyah Boston fussing. They were all frustrated. Another element to this.
Talking about Caitlin Clark would be embarrassed. She ain't embarrassed. She knows she got the
as a collective group, because it's frustrating out there to play against them.
Then as a former athlete yourself, you witnessed this. And you said you're on a team who reacts in this way.
Yeah.
What do you say about this behavior towards?
A total tantrum for all to see. Let me get the money. Look at Sophie. Facial expression. I'm going to go back to it. But you guys, I mean, come on. I didn't wake up to, I didn't, you guys know That's why I had my show talk about the basketball game, because she's not going to suck the air out of everything that I do. She's not going to do it. These people are going to get my attention when they do these type of things. But look at her, out of her own mouth. This is what she said. This is what she said, smirking and knowing that she's lying. Remember how they started unaliving people in Rosewood? Some of you guys that's in the chat. Or remember how Black Wall Street started when the young man tripped into the elevator? This is the shit that we're talking about.
We gotta keep our pace high. We got to play our defensive schemes, take care of business on the defensive end, get boards and run. That's what we're good at. We have great people who are awesome in the open court, and so I just think we lacked pace tonight, honestly.
Kaylin, can you take me through that second quarter play with Stokes that made you upset, and then you hopped into the back?
Like that hurts. Like the ref can't miss that, and then I have to play with a contusion in my leg the rest of the game. Like it's ridiculous. Can't miss calls like that.
Did they give you an?
Look at Sophie. Sophie, like, shut your guys. Sophie, like, So, oh my God, guys, come on, man. Hey, unbelievable, guys. Unbelievable. She had a contusion and a delusion with the infusion of no need bars. Oh, chat. It was fun. Oh my God, this stuff got me crying, man. This is absolutely terrible. This is turmoil. This is, I mean, God damn. And then do you notice? You come to the conclusion of her contusion and her delusion. And her leg is oozing. Bars. Say, bro, Claude, you can see everything this morning since you decided to put your superhero glasses on. Hey, you better shut up. You better stop talking to me like that. I'm gonna call Congress so they can write a letter to you. Oh my God, chat. I can't make this up. Oh my goodness, chat. Yeah, she a nutty buddy. She's a nutty buddy for real, allegedly. I'm just saying, you guys, I can't make this up. I can't make this up. Y'all saw the play. She did not get fouled on the play. She pushed Kia Stokes away from her when Kia Stokes just went straight up to rim protect. She threw the ball up and she went to the ground, and there was no knee there. Her father is embarrassed. Her father is definitely embarrassed because he don't play that shit. I'm serious. Caitlin Clark's father, the one that was yelling from the rafters, was like, from the bench, like, knock it off. This will be one of the knock it off moments. But he don't even come to the games no more because he knows she done got totally out of pocket, and she probably told him, Dad, I'm making money. Shut up, leave me alone. And bust her brother in the head again with a sledgehammer. Something is wrong, Chad, and it's not really, really good. It's not good, y'all. See, to be honest with y'all, Caitlin Clark, for sure, is getting special treatment over the black girls. Caitlin Clark is getting special treatment over the other white girls. Caitlin Clark is getting special treatment, period. Over the girls, absolutely. It's disgusting. It's disrespectful. It is not what we're looking for. This is not what we are actually trying to come and watch. This is so crazy. Disrespectful for basketball to be talked about in this matter. We cannot continue on as people who have pride and love this game. Watch Caitlin Clark get away with murder, walk on Fifth Avenue and shoot someone. Ain't that what he said? But this guy here is part of what Ryan in real time, and those Caitlin Clark clanners that are watching in real time. This is what we have to look at. And this is a reality of such.
Line is that the WNBA players got together and found that Caitlin Clark is the 11th best point guard in the league when she's easily the best shooter in the league and somebody obviously who could carry a team to a championship. But here, white plays a big role here.
Yeah, it absolutely does.
Okay.
It doesn't matter that it's all the things together, right? It's that she's straight and she's white and she's better than a lot of the other players who might not.
The bottom line is that the WNBA players got together and found that Caitlin Clark is the 11th best point guard in the league when she's easily the best shooter in the league and somebody obviously who could carry a team.
Did you hear what that man said? Did you hear what that man said? Did you hear it? So white people that come to this channel, I don't want to hear nothing what you talking about. Only Michael White. Michael White can come and say whatever he want to say. Loose ball, all of y'all. I don't want to hear what you talking about.
The bottom line is that the WNBA players got together and found that Caitlin Clark is the 11th best point guard in the league when she's easily the best shooter in the league.
She's the what?
And somebody obviously who could carry a team to a championship. But here we are. Do you think that straight and white plays a...
So she's the best shooter in the league. See, everything I do is in context. We saw that she's not the best shooter in the league. We saw with our own eyes that Caitlin Clark is not the best shooter. So why are they on this TV station saying that Caitlin Clark is the best shooter in the league? Can anybody answer me? We all know. But this is the difference between us. Ryan, we're black people. We're used to it. We're used to it. We're used to people being pushed in front of us. Nepotism is what you guys call it. But we're used to people not qualifying for anything that we do and get pushed in front. Us, me, in my years of being on this earth, is used to that type of thing done. And they have weaponized it totally weaponized it in this league. They have weaponized it in this country. The Republicans have weaponized Caitlin Clark's failures and said to the people, to the public, to the eyes that behold, that she's the best player. Obviously, she is the best player. They have said that Caitlin Clark obviously is the best player. She's not even number one in what she does. Shoot the logo threes, right? Obviously, she's the best player in the league. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. But this is why I play this. Not for the ignite racism. It's already ignited. This racial thing has been ignited once these people on these television shows does this type of thing.
The bottom line is that the WNBA players got together and found that Caitlin Clark is the 11th best point guard in the league when she's easily the best shooter in the league and somebody obviously who could carry a team to a championship. But here we are. Do you think that straight and white plays a big role here?
Yeah, it absolutely does.
Okay.
Okay, it doesn't matter that it's all the things together, right? It's that she's straight and she's white and she's better than a lot of the other players who might not be straight and might not be white, right? So you have to add all those things together, and she's a newcomer and they think she needs to earn her stripes.
This is a white woman talking for her sister with blonde hair and blue eyes. Guys, you know, I can't make this shit up. You seeing it in real time. I can't make it up. I'm not. And then people will come to the show and say that I am igniting racial things. No, I'm not. I'm showing you what they doing in the outright in front of us. Right in front of us. As I broke it down to you, as I broke it all down to you, and you clearly see that this girl, not the top three-point shooter, not the leading scorer in the league, not the leading rebounder in the league, not even on our team, not the leading steals, not leading in blocks. She leads the team in assists. What are we going to do, Kathy Engelberg? Is Caitlin Clark that special? That they want to put her in front of all of these players? Is Caitlin Clark, what has she done? Chat, what is the underhead of all of this? Is this not exciting players that we see? Is this not who we see? The leaders. Because clearly, Kelsey Mitchell is more exciting on the Fever of hitting those last minute threes to bring the Fever back. Clearly, Paige Beckers is exciting to lead the charge in fourth quarter situations. Clearly, Olivia Miles, the Magic Lady, is exciting to see on the court. And she shoot threes and she lead piece of delivery when she goes to the rim. Is it not exciting for Asia Wilson to lead 1, 2, 3, 4 categories on her team and be a dog? Is that not exciting to see electrical action come from Sonia Citron and Brianna Stewart and Alicia Gray? Is it not exciting that Marina Mabry shoots logo threes and that is good at it? Isn't it exciting to see leaders of their team play against one another? That's what the exciting thing is. But they want to push one. They want to push one, and she's not the leader of this league in anything. People will argue, well, Michael Jordan wasn't the leading scorer overall all time. Well, when Michael Jordan was in the game, he was the leading scorer in his reign. In his period of time, he was the top defensive player in his reign, in his time. We can't say that about Caitlin Clark. I got you, Auntie Fee. He says, I don't feel sorry for her because she knows exactly what she's doing. She was the same way in college. Yes, I played that clip the other day, how she was in college. I blame her parents for not getting her proper help she needed. I mean, she slammed her. Brother's head into a wall over basketball. She cracked his head. You just named a bunch of white players. What did far more than Cece, that did far more than Cece, and they never sold out arenas. So it's not because she is white that she sells them out. It's because the media is publicizing this, boy. Don't you understand? The more that you have, the more Nike commercials it is, the more Nike shoes it's going to be. Tide sells more than any competition, not because Tide is the best clothing cleaner. Tide isn't the best clothing cleaner, but Tide has Coca-Cola, Pepsi. They have more commercials. They put in the budget to be number one. You don't understand marketing. And I understand you know, you're part of the deaf, dumb, and blind that takes on the school of fish. I always tell you guys, the school of fish will follow anything. And people that follows what people tell them to like is crazy work. Get him, Brian Lewis. Brian Lewis says, Ryan, Caitlin is not selling out arenas anymore. Indiana has to sell tickets for $9 to get people to come. That's actual fact. And they still don't fill up the arena. I've never been in a school of fish. I have my own opinion and I have my own eyes. That's why my shows are different than the others. I have my own way of doing and dealing with things. because I am my own person. And I don't like who people tell me to like. And I don't do what people go and do. Yes, I'm an Angel Reese fan. And no, I did not leave the Chicago Sky players at bay because I have my own mind. I can't tell you what to do, and you sure in the hell can't tell me what to do. So let's be all right with each other. And let me be the friend that you have that does something different. Let me be the friend that has a different opinion in the way things go. Let me be the friend that has my own way of expressing. It says the WNBA put all the players in harm's way, in jeopardy for money. They know the climate of this country right now is being driven by racism and misogyny. I agree with you, AL 504. I agree with you so much.
The bottom line is that the WNBA players got together and found that Caitlin Clark is the 11th best guard in the league when she's easily.
So, Ryan, when people hear this on Fox News, which is the #3 show, the #3 channel or network, the #3 network in all of America, when people that don't watch the big fat belly people that doesn't watch basketball, when they hear this, they believe what they're saying because it's on Fox News. They're promoting, you see a white panel.
The best shooter in the league, and somebody obviously. The bottom line is that the WNBA players got together and found that Caitlin Clark is the 11th best point guard.
Do you see all those white people? Do you see all of those white people on this channel saying non-factual things that Caitlin Clark is the best player? I mean, other white people that hear them say that, they're going to believe them because they're their brother and their sisters. But she is not the best player in the WNBA. That will be Asia Wilson. So, my case is closed. The fact of the matter that you see these white folks on this panel and preaching for their player. And this is why, guys, we had to come to help Angel Reese. This is why, Ryan, I'm here for Angel Reese on this YouTube channel. And for all of the WNBA players that is playing in this league, I have a voice to be able to say what I want to say. And big ups to all of the players in right. And give them love and show them affection and give them their rightly just due. On this channel, I talk about basketball and how good the players were. But she has taken my summer and ruined my summer with the way that she is incognizant of what she does on the court and how her actions are speaking louder than any word. I am here and responsible for whatever comes out of my mouth, and I stand 10 toes down to continue to advocate for Angel Reese in her journey in the WNBA Asia Wilson, who is the GOAT. I will continue to tell you guys and to tell you guys and to remind you guys, because you know it already, but to slap you back. Hey, wait a minute. Let's not get all emotional. Asia Wilson is the greatest player and the GOAT that's living right now in the WNBA. And she is not even at the peak of her game at 29 years old. So guess what? You're going to see at least 4 more years of Asia Wilson dominating, totally dominating. Because at 34, start taking a little drop, 33, 34, 35. But she's a big, so let's see how long she lasts. Guys, keep the main thing the main thing. We are fighting against people, places, and things when it comes to big up in our real WNBA leaders. I said people, I said places, and I said things, bots. If you know, you know. So at the end of this show, I would like to thank y'all so much for being here, because you guys have been good to me. More after these messages. I got one more fun fact. Hey everybody, my name is Bro Claude, and I'm here to tell you about the best whipped organic shea butter on planet Earth. It just so happens to be my brand, Bread House Butters. Sheens, shine, heal, treats, moisturize, condition your skin. Not only is this the best shea butter for you, but it heals good, smells good, and feels good. It is the best moisturizer that you can use. It clears up any scars, scrapes, stretch marks, blemishes, rashes, bruises, eczema, psoriasis, and most intensified dryness of skins. You can put this on your face, your hair, and your body, and I'm telling you, this is the best product that you can use in America, because of course we make ours and crafted handcrafted in our own kitchen. So I'm asking for you guys to support the #1 product that you're gonna ever be able to put on your body, Bread House Butters brand. And guess what? You can go to breadhousebutters.com. I said breadhousebutters.com, and put your order in now. Thank you, and I appreciate everyone who supports.
Hood soldier that the streets talk about. If it ain't making money, ain't nothing to talk about. Keep my
Fun fact, Ryan, you put up she's the fastest to 600. Well, guess what? The rookie is already at 400. She's the fastest. Olivia Magic Miles, has reached 400 points in her rookie season. Miles is now the fastest player in WNBA history to reach 400 points, 100 rebounds, and 100 assists, hitting those marks in just 22 games. Come on, man. And Ryan say that that's not exciting? Ryan, you are full of bullshit, as my girl AL504 say. And you just like your people. It's fine. It's okay. It's okay. You're supposed to love your people or the people that you love or like to watch, but I'm not delusional about it. It says, Bro Claude, I want to come on tonight and bust up the Fox and Black guys that you was playing. How have those 2 videos ready? Yes, sir. I have it ready for the show tonight. Guys, family, we have to keep the main thing the main thing. And Olivia Miles, right now, we are being able to see greatness in front of our face. As much as they talk about how Caitlin Clark does this, Caitlin Clark does that, we have Olivia Magic Miles right now breaking those records. And they don't want it to be talked about. They want to whitewash her. They want to whitewash the event of what Olivia Miles is now doing better than their girl. They want to put Caitlin Clark in front of this young rookie who's breaking her records every time that she walks on the court. Olivia Magic Miles breaks Caitlin Clark's records every single time that she walks on the court every single night. They're in trouble. They put a lot of money behind making one hero, and the others are villains. All of that was a part of the marketing. Yes, it was. However, it caused a lot of harm towards both of them. The WNBA is the villain. Absolutely. Don't forget about Chef Pagliosha and Michael Alter. Yeah. So, guys, give love to Olivia Miles. I talk about her on a video. You guys go check it out. Check out the video. And I give you exactly, if you want to know about information, I try to give you information about standout players. Black, I see you in the building. King, I see you in the building, brother. Thank you for coming. I see you, Sister Tierra. Listen, y'all, my family members and my people that's here, that's my family, understand that I come with real facts. And y'all share this video. Y'all share the facts. The truth can never, ever be hidden as long as it's shared with the people. I'm telling the truth. I'm giving the facts. I'm speaking actual facts about what's going on and what's happening right now in the game of basketball. It says, yes, excitement is social conditioning we have. With Angel and Olivia, it's natural. With Clark, it's social conditioning because of what people told them, but CC is not the goods. So it will crash and burn. It will crash and burn. Facts. Show me where people say CC's the best player. I just showed. Was you paying attention? Was you asleep? Was you asleep when I just showed you that? See, is this guy Lulu? Are you Lulu, Ryan? Are you you can't be serious. I just showed you where they said it. Are you okay? I just showed you on Fox News one of the biggest networks in the country. Say it. What are you talking about? Are you asleep? That's right. Were you asleep when you heard that? Y'all, I sometimes I can't waste my time. Sometimes I can't just waste my time because people not gonna, I mean, damn. I know what you did in school, Ryan. I know what happened to you in school.
WNBA players got together and found that Caitlin Clark is the 11th best point guard in the league when she's easily the best shooter in the league and somebody obviously who could carry a team to a championship. But here we are. Do you
And that was a lie. So Ryan, go back to sleep. I don't know, maybe you need a nap. But I ain't gonna be going to showing that stuff again. We ain't going over that no more, huh? Wake up, Ryan. Wake up. It's teachers. I'm teaching you in this class. Y'all, turn on your notifications every time I drop a hot banger. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Please give to the channel. Be a part of this channel. I tell you the truth, and it sets me free, so it also will set you free. Leave in the comments of what you think. Should Caitlin Clark be suspended? I say she should. But let's see if Kathy Engelberg is a racist or a fair ruler, commissioner of this league. Let's see Kathy Engelberg do the right thing for the right time and for the right reasons. Now, you could join this channel and be a part of this channel. If you ain't subscribed to this channel and want to learn more facts, subscribe to this channel. Join this channel because this is the place that you want to be if you want to hear real talk. Also, go over to Get That Off Your Chest podcast. Go over to the channel and hit the subscribe button because me and my brother K-Sap, MSL was a special guest last night and filled in for K-Sap because he's on vacation. And he said that we gave a wonderful show last night, MSL. Then also, go over to the Players Club with me and my girl, my sister, my baby, Sister Keisha, and of course with our special guest, Sister Tony. Come and check us out. Cut That Israel Talk Sports and Court Vision with my sister, So Pretty Tony. Go check out the channels. Subscribe to the channels. Give love. You are in the network of Simply Ball Dropping Podcast. And also, shout out once again to my brother from another mother, Brother K-Sap. And go over to Simply Ball Dropping Podcast networks if you ain't been over there. So, as always, I thank you for what you do. I thank you for what you've done. And I thank you for what you will do. And as always, I leave as I came with another bang. Y'all are my family. Yes, we gonna get on up out of here because Chicago gotta win. Remember, y'all, go check out my new video. Hey, man, get my ratings up. Share. Go see what your brother talking about. Facts over feelings. Chicago.
Welcome to my city. See the bright light, skyscrapers looking pretty. Perfect skyline, postcard from a city, and we still on the rise, more construction.